When I was a kid, Saturday mornings were characterized by what were even then ancient westerns on TV. And one of the characters that figured in those westerns very often was a guy named Kit Carson, who always wore a white hat, and the worst thing he ever did in those movies was shoot the nasty buffalo that got in the way of our train. When I was out in Arizona a couple of years ago, I met a Navajo fellow, who was telling me about the real story of Kit Carson. It was somewhat less benign and less innocuous. In fact, he appears to have been the precursor of, dare I say it, Oliver North, or in his own small way, you know. He made friends with the Navajo people and learned all he could about them, and then when it was time for the U.S. government to remove them from their lands, he led the cavalry to their villages, which were burned, the water holes were poisoned, people were slaughtered. So it seemed to me that this sort of little bit of myth-shattering deserved a memento. And I thought I'd try to write a song in the style of those old songs that would normally celebrate a guy like that, but in this case, well, you'll hear what it does. I hope his relatives aren't here. And if you are, I hope you're awfully kind and forgiving. This is Kit Carson. and his flame. But somewhere there's a restless ghost that used to bear his name. That used to bear